Chapter 3, English Phonology. How do people understand and produce language? Do I put a language seed in the ground and water it? How did you know that I meant taking a thought and using my vocal system to make sounds that have meaning? In Chapter 3, not only do we learn of producing sounds, but how we get meaning from the sounds we create. Humans love to talk. On the phone, texting, or even face-to-face, we communicate constantly. Yet we take for granted the complexity of producing language. A speaker has an idea. They code into language. They create an acoustic signal that a listener decodes into an idea in their head. Yet we know there's so much more to capturing meaning from what a person says. The context of conversation is critical to determining meaning. The phrase, "Please take your seat," may have students walking around carrying chairs, asking where to take it. Context is key. Why use sound? If you've ever heard Peyton Manning running the Indianapolis Colts offense, he shares a blizzard of information with his team in less than 35 seconds. Sharing information with sound frees your hands to work at the same time. If drinking fine wine is an acquired taste, producing speech is a similarly acquired capacity because of its complexity. Humans produce 8 distinctive, meaningful sounds per second of conversation. For example, say the word construe. Notice you start to round your lips for the ooh part before you said the stir part. Even 1 or 2 sounds can be quite complex to produce. Linguistics is the scientific study of language. Yes, we use science to learn language, and there are different branches of linguistics. Historical linguistics is the study of how language changes over time. Social linguistics is the study of how people communicate in social settings. Neurolinguistics is the study of language and the brain. There are also linguistic specialists: phonology, morphology, and syntax. Knowledge from these strands of linguistics will help educators determine the best methods for second language development. Phonetics is the study of sounds across languages. Linguists use the International Phonetic Alphabet to describe all the sounds found in human languages. Phonology is the study of sounds used by speakers of a particular language. A sound that makes a difference in meaning is a phoneme. Different languages use different sets of phonemes to communicate ideas. English has about 40 phonemes. Spanish has 22. No language, though, can represent every sound through its writing system. That's why linguists need phonemic transcription. In phonemic transcription, each sound is represented by one and only one written mark. As we can see, speech sounds are formed by changes in the vocal tract. As we said before, everything you see here is used to create sounds. At each point along your vocal tract, you are either forcing, blocking, releasing, or constricting air to create the desired sound, and using each part of the vocal tract to do so. English has a complex system of vowels: short ones, long ones, and reduced ones. In this chart, we see where and how the tongue must move in order to create these various sounds. The English consonant phonemes, which are produced by restricting or stopping airflow, are seen in this figure. Along the left, we have the type of consonant phoneme you create, and on the top, we see where in the vocals tract you are either restricting or stopping the airflow to create that phoneme. Phonotactics is a study of possible phoneme combinations. English speakers may think that galark is an English word, but talark or dulark are not. In this figure, we see the restrictions English places on phoneme combinations. Peggy Babcock. Peggy Babcock. Can you say Peggy Babcock 5 consecutive times? These words are literally tongue twisters because the tongue indeed must move all over the mouth to create the multiple phonemes in this phrase. In this figure, combined with the voiceless phonemes and voiced consonants, these words are particularly challenging to create because of where the tongue must move. Humans are born with the drive to communicate. We all possess the capacity to make and share meaning. Producing language is complex, and educators can benefit from the knowledge shared by linguists so as to help their learners master creating and comprehending